Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we are pulling back the curtain on a massive, totally untapped technological ecosystem that's literally right at your fingertips. I want us to completely forget the hype for a minute. Instead, we're going to look at what this technology is actually doing out there in the real world right now. So let's just dive right in. Let me ask you a question right off the bat. When you hear the letters AI, do you immediately just picture ChatGPT? Like, do you picture a simple little chat box where you type in a question, maybe ask for a quick recipe or an email draft, and then you get a neat little text response back? Because honestly, if you're treating AI as just a basic search engine, you're missing the big picture. It's a super common habit, but here's a reality check for us. If you're only using AI to type a question and get a text answer, you are seeing a mere 5% of its actual capabilities. Just 5%. Think about that for a second. You basically have access to a supercomputer and you're using it like a digital calculator. As we look at the landscape in 2026, the capabilities have exploded so far beyond basic chat that keeping your usage limited to that tiny 5%, it's actively costing you time, money, and some unbelievable opportunities. Imagine booting up your computer, opening Google, and thinking, well, I guess that's the whole internet. You'd miss absolutely everything else, right? Streaming movies, global banking, online shopping, the whole shebang. Well, saying that AI is just typing a question to get an answer is the exact same thing. The chat interface is just one tiny sliver of what's possible, much like a search bar is just one tiny window into the web. Section 1. Beyond the front door. So let's swing that front door wide open and check out the creative capabilities. It's not just about writing high-converting ad copy anymore. Now you can take that exact text, use it to instantly generate photorealistic product shots, and then turn those shots into full cinematic video clips. And get this, it'll even produce a human-quality voiceover for you in literally any language, complete with perfect emotion and pacing. The barrier to entry for high-end creative projects is basically zero now. But once your creative is handled, what about the technical heavy lifting? Well, you absolutely don't need a data scientist on retainer anymore. AI can scan 100 complex research papers in minutes to back up your copy. It can analyze your messy Excel spreadsheets to uncover hidden financial patterns you definitely would have missed. It can even code an accompanying app from plain English instructions. You just describe the functions you need and it builds the minimum viable product. No developer needed. Crazy, right? Now, let's talk about day-to-day business operations. AI acts like an untiring employee. It can translate your localized app into over 100 languages instantly. It can summarize a super dense 50-page market report into 5 actionable bullet points. And it can automate your entire workflow while you sleep. All of this while providing 24/7 customer support that literally never gets frustrated and answers queries instantly. And finally, we have growth and learning. AI now actively finds and qualifies sales leads and even follows up with them automatically. Need to pitch those leads? No problem. It creates full, beautifully designed presentation slide decks in a matter of minutes. And, if you ever feel behind, it acts as a personal tutor for any skill, adapting right to your specific learning speed. So I have to ask you, which of these incredible tools could completely change your daily work, transform your business, or even unlock a brand new stream of income? Because the potential here is just staggering. Section 2, AI in the real world. Okay, let's bring this all down from the theoretical clouds to solid ground for a minute. Take a small clothing store owner in Lahore. We're not talking about a massive tech conglomerate here, just a local retail shop. By delegating their product descriptions to AI, they saved 6 hours every single week. That is nearly a full workday handed right back to them. And instead of struggling with ads, they generated high-quality images, saving 25,000 rupees a month that would have normally gone to a graphic designer. That's real, tangible cash kept right in their pocket. But actually, this is the metric that should really make you sit up and take notice. 30%. By simply using a tool to automatically reply to customer direct messages on social media, answering basic sizing questions, store hours, availability, this store owner recovered 30% of previously missed sales. Customers messaging late at night who used to just bounce without a reply were suddenly getting instant answers and making purchases. That is a massive boost to the bottom line. And here's the best part. To achieve this, there was absolutely zero coding involved. No technical degree required. Success in this landscape isn't about knowing how to program a neural network. It is purely about knowing what AI can do and which tool to pull off the shelf. It's really just about knowing which levers to pull. And that is exactly what we are here to help you master. Section 3. Your complete AI journey. So how do you actually get there? Well, we call this the AI Spark Journey. It's a structured timeline designed to take you from feeling completely overwhelmed to fully empowered. Day 1 covers basics and tools to help you learn the landscape. Day 2 dives into prompting and content to make sure you're getting professional results. Day 3 connects the tech directly to business and earning. And Day 4, that's when we build automation and AI agents to work for you in the background. It is a complete, 100% jargon-free roadmap to building your own AI-powered systems. But before we take that very next step, I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative thought. AI versus automation. Most people use these two words as if they mean the exact same thing, but I promise you, they absolutely do not. In fact, confusing them is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. So what is the real difference? Well, you'll just have to join me in our next explainer, where we're going to shatter this common myth and show you exactly why understanding the difference changes everything. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.